Hey guys, today we are going to be making slime. So this is our craft section of videos, and we're going to be making 2 different types of slime. So me and Ranger Aaron right here are going to be making just a simple type of slime that you just need cornstarch and water. And Ranger Ethan, he's going to explain what you need for his. So just to start, we're going to put our cornstarch inside of these bowls. So you're going to need a big bowl to be making these.
Okay, inside this one?
Sit inside your own bowl.
Oh.
So I'm going to get my cornstarch, Ranger Aaron's going to get his, and we're just going to dump out this whole thing. Okay, so this is 2 cups of cornstarch. So for every 2 cups, I'm going to need 1 cup of water. So if you use 1 cup of cornstarch, you're going to need ½ a cup of water. And if you're going to use ½ a cup of cornstarch, you're going to need just 1/4 of a cup of water. So now we have 1 cup of water we're going to put in the cornstarch. And then you're going to need a spoon. And Ranger Aaron,
my spoon's way bigger
I'm
than yours.
so confused what you're doing, but okay, so now you're just gonna stir that until it becomes a liquid. And then you can put your hands in it and just stir it a little bit like that. Just make sure you're not making too much of a mess. So if you punch it, it will be solid. And it's really cool feeling. And I added a little bit too much water, did you?
I think so.
It looks pretty good.
It's coming together here.
It's just has a little bit more that needs to be mixed in, I think. But once we mix it, we'll show you the result. This is called ooblek. And so it's like a slime, but when you apply like pressure really quick, it's going to, you're not going to go through it. So if you apply more pressure, if you apply more pressure, then your hand's not going to go through it. But so like if I'm just going to hit the top of it, my hand's not going through. But if I just let my hand sink in.
Show them how far your hand can go in. All the way in, right? Okay, cool.
All the way. But if I go like this really fast, it won't. It'll just be on the surface.
That's so cool, guys.
All right, look at mine right here.
Whoa.
The longer you stir it, the better. Now watch.
It is not going on.
Oh, wow. That's
That
crazy.
is so cool, Ranger Aaron.
Watch this. Ready? Ready? Oh,
He can stick his hand all the way in.
Look at that.
So as you guys
It's like
can
a
see, the harder you hit it, the less likely it is for your hand to go into the material.
That's
Guys, while they're messing around with their ooblek, I'm actually going to be showing you another type of slime you can make in case you don't have cornstarch, because not everyone has. You might not have that at home. All right. So we're going to be using all-purpose flour in here. Really, any kind of flour should be fine. I have this ginormous bottle of glue that we are going to use for our slime. Guys at home, if you're watching this, you don't necessarily need to have like a specific amount of flour and glue set aside. We're gonna try our best. I believe that if I put about a cup of flour in here, then I should also put about a cup of glue. Whatever amount of flour you're using, you're gonna use about that much glue. So we're gonna put in the flour first, just like this, into our bowl.
You okay there?
I think I'm choking on that flour. Okay. And then, look at all this glue. It's amazing. All right. And we have this whole big thing of glue
It's sticky.
that we're going to pour on Ranger Aaron.
No, we're not going to do that. I will put you in my good place. Or whatever it's called.
All right. And now I'm going to roughly put in the same amount of glue that I put into my flour. Now keep in mind, guys, you probably don't have this much glue lying around your house like we have here. So whatever amount of glue you have, that's roughly the amount of flour you should be using. So here we go. I'm pouring my glue in.
Wow.
Look how big those globs
that
are.
looks good.
That actually looks really
Look at
cool. Just pouring the glue looks cool, man.
Looks like milk.
It looks like milk, except you don't want to drink this milk. This is not a very tasty color.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Really?
Yeah,
You
it's not fun.
Kids, don't do that at home.
Don't do that at home, kids.
All right.
This is so cool.
That is awesome. All right, well, now I'm going to take, is there a spoon we haven't used yet? Oh, this one. All right, I'm gonna take my spoon. It has a little bit of stuff in it, it's fine. I'm gonna take a spoon and just kind of stir my glue and my flour together.
Glue.
More glue. All right, we're gonna dump a whole lot more glue in there. Guys, don't feel bad at home if you don't have this much glue. We're just making it really big so you guys can see what's going on here,
Just
right?
use less flour.
Exactly. So you probably would actually want to start off with using, probably should start off with the glue first, then the flour. But that's okay.
That's okay.
That means this just means I have more slime. Woo! So I'm using my spoon, and it's starting to come together. All right.
That's looking pretty good.
It's actually looking
Wow.
pretty good. Raise your hand. Why don't you go bring the camera over here?
My hands are
your hands are
gross.
all. Never mind. I'm gonna go bring the camera.
Bring the camera. I'll stir.
You want to get all the
So
chunks
it's getting
out.
kind of clumpy, and now actually, what I'm gonna start doing is I can actually start now getting my hands in there and mixing it. All right.
Oh boy.
Mixing it
Shall
with
I
my
do that?
hands. So,
I would say you put more glue in there.
probably need more glue because it's still looking a little clumpy, but I'm gonna add some more glue. And then we're gonna show you what that slime looks like. More glue
I
to
thought
your thing there.
I thought it was going to be almost exactly like this. Like I've seen videos of people punching it and hitting it
on it.
and standing on it. It is pretty messy, so I would say if you have an area where you can just you can kind of get pretty dirty, or maybe you can lay some maybe some newspapers or plastic, maybe a trash bag down on the ground. I would prefer that just so you don't get that area messy, but I feel like it's a really easy way to make slime.
I think what I could have done different was maybe put some oil in there. So if mom or dad has some oil, they can put on your hands and also mix into your slime before you start touching it. That would probably help avoid stickiness. But it's actually, I can see how like if it wasn't super sticky, it'd be really cool to work with because it's like really elasticy. Like it really wants to stretch a lot, like glue does. So that's kind of cool actually. Make sure whatever you're doing, that again, you're in a space where you're not gonna make a huge mess of mom's carpet or your grandma's nice table. You might want to do this outside, or you could do this, on a safe area with like plastic on the floor in case something splashes and goes crazy. Once you finish making your slime, or even while you're working on it, take pictures or even take a video of you using it, making it look cool. Maybe even punching your ooblek and watching it, your hands sink in or stop at the surface. And send it to us through Google Classroom. We would love to see what you guys come up with and what you create. Maybe you go on the internet, you find a totally new type of slime that we didn't even think of today, and we'd love to see what you guys can come up with. Thanks for joining us for Craft Time.